Good morning to my name is Endo Miller, and today we're gonna discuss about productivity versus creativity. Bruna, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, hello guys, good morning. Hi YouTube. My name's Bruna. I live in São Paulo. I work as an English teacher. I'm also a hostess here on TNT on Wednesdays in the morning. I've been attending the meetings since last year in September. I love coffee, dancing, and listening to music. That's it.
Very good. Yasmin, please.
Hello, so my name is Yasmin. I'm 20 years old. I live in São Paulo too. I work as an English teacher, and English is everything in my life. So this is the reason why I'm here.
Awesome. Nondas, your turn.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nondas. I'm from Brasilia. I'm 27 years old. I work as a online personal training. I love to listen music, especially forró, rap, pagode too, and yeah. I love to play video game. I love to spend my time on YouTube, watching reacts from Casimiro, and yeah, that's all.
Very, very good. How about you, Victor?
So hi again, guys. I am Victor. As I said, I live in Santa Catarina. I am 26 years old. I am software developer, and in my free time, I like coding.
Very good, very good. So as you can see today we have a very productivity and creative people here. So let's start from the second question. That is, are creativity and productivity opposite? What do you think, Yasmin?
Oh, this is really hard. I think
Yeah.
like they can relate them. You can be creativity, producing something. And I think maybe we think about productivity when you spend so many hours doing the same thing, but maybe it's not about this. It's about to being creative and do the tasks in, and a little time, maybe. I think the both things are related. You can be creative and have productivity. I don't know. Maybe you'll understand me.
Yeah, I think I got you. Yeah, I brought this up because I just heard a lot of people, saying something like, I don't want to be organized because can mess my creativity. Like if you follow rules, to do something, you will mess your creativity. So the people want to, live in a freestyle way, like, oh, I'm very creative because, I don't think in the thing that I'm going to do or something like that. Bruna, what do you think about this question?
I don't think they are opposite, and because productivity is about doing the things you have to do, right? So about accomplishing the tasks you are supposed to, and then creativity is about the way you're doing it, right? Like trying to, if you are creative, you do it in a different way or in a way that is not usual. So I really don't know if they relate, but it is interesting what you said, because like some people say that if they are not, or if they are organized, they can be creative, but um, being productive is not about being literally about being organized, because you can be disorganized but accomplish the things, and like complete the tasks you have to. So I don't think they are opposites, and I'm not that sure if they really relate. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is a very controversy stuff, because without being organized and being productive, you know, because for me, being productive, you have to choose to be organized somehow, even if you do not consider organized, you know. But you know, we can create all this subject or other topic to discuss about that. Let me see. But you brought a very interesting point, that is being creative. We have to discuss about that. But first, Epaminondas, what do you think about this question?
For me, it's not opposite, not at all. Because in my point of view, if you are more creative person, you can solve your problems easier. And if you can solve your problem it's a easy way, you can be more productive. So it's easier to move something using I don't know, but cycles, and so you know, so you can solve the problems, and if you can solve the problems, you have more time, we have more free time, you can do more things in an easier way, so you can be more productive.
Yeah, good. Victor, how about you?
I don't think they are opposites. In some areas, I think they are related to each one. Like a designer have to be creative, and he being creative does not mean that he's not productive. Like they have to be creative to be productive. So they are strongly related in some areas. In other ones, they are not so related, but I don't think they are opposites.
Very good. Yeah, because some people can be creative, but you know, without being productivity or productive. Very good. Yeah, you thank you. I start to think a lot of stuff, but yeah, let's move forward. But let's back to the question number one. What is being creative? Victor, you can start.
Being creative, I think I don't know about being creative, but for you to be creative, you have to expose yourself to innumerable situations, like a lot of different cultures. And when you are in these different environments, when you have to create something new, you will mix different things and be creative in this way.
Very good. Very good. Bruna, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I agree with Victor, and maybe change, just completing, maybe changing the perspective that you don't have, and it can be creative for you, but it cannot be creative for other people. That's something else we need to
Nice.
think. But maybe change the perspective, getting some ideas or some new things that are not familiar for you, and then creating something new from it. This can be unique or not, right? Because maybe someone has already had this idea, um, but I think that's it. Or not, or you're going to be the first one, and it's going to be amazing and unique.
Yeah, very good. I create this question, but I don't have idea how to say this, but I'm in a position to lead this conversation. So, I'm comfortable. You need to answer. Yes, your turn.
I think being creative is when you don't do things as usual. Like you can have a creative routine, so you can put things that you like in your daily routine, like listen to podcasts, or like changing the way that you do things. Maybe work in the garden, things like this. And I really need to recommend to you an Instagram profile that is Hábitos que Mudam. And she really talks about to have a creative routine.
Creative routine, that's very interesting. Okay, I'll check that. Nondas, your turn.
Being creative for me. First of all, I loved the Victor's answer, and being creative for me is when you have a lot of points of view, and when you have a lot of ideas and different ideas and different ways to look for something and different solutions, or you can create a lot of how can I say, options in your mind. And that's my point about this.
Yeah, very good. I agree with you, you know, in terms of the creativity. You all, you know, can be something new and sometimes can be something very usual, but something that works and make us happy doing something, like, you know. And I was talking to Epaminondas about the basics. We were discussing about the basics, and sometimes be creative is doing the basics, isn't it? Like, you know, you always heard a lot about the some you have, for example, to learn English, sometimes you have to, you know, sit in your chair and study. There's no secret, no English in 3 days or 1 week and so on. You have to study somehow, you know. And sometimes the people don't want to accept that. They want some magic way and so on. And being creative is sometimes doing the right thing, like, you know. And it's interesting because on YouTube, on internet, you know, we see a lot of people trying to refresh old ideas, like being creative, you know, and just saying the same that the people, you know, said before. Let me see other question here to maintain this conversation in a high level. Do you know your creative mood? Like the time that you feel inspired or creative, like, oh my God, in this moment, I always feel the same, you know, very happy and with energy and so on. Bruno.
Usually in the morning, or like really late at night, you know, like like really, really late. So yeah, and is there a specific time when you are more productive and or creative? Yeah, usually when it's like really early, after TNT maybe, and after, not really, right? Almost afternoon, like after 11, or at night, when I have already done everything and I'm really tired, but I know I gotta do stuff, and then I just listen to some music, like I have to do it, and then I start like crazy doing things in a quick way and really desperate too. That's it.
The Brazilian way. So the Brazilian way.
Yeah, like
Brazilian way of life.
the night
And let's
before.
start. Yeah, I'm trying, you know, yeah, to build my answer about being creative, because I'm thinking about what Victor says about you expose in a lot of different situations. And I'm thinking here also about the mental mental maps, for example, mind maps. Sorry, mind maps. Mind maps basically is a lot of thoughts that, you know, they're somehow connected, and then you can create different connection from a lot of different situations. You know, like a random forest of ideas or something like that, and then you can see you from far and trying to do a different path in order to connect all of them. So sometimes when I'm creating this question on TNT, I feel very, you know, creative, because sometimes I only thinking something, but it's not about the subject that I bring, you know, that I will bring, but it's about my whole life. And I remember, oh my God, you know, also I had this conversation, so I will but this conversation here. And I start to, use my exposition during my, lifetime as example to create my questions, and even questions that I don't know how to answer. And I think it's the core, trying to build the answer. And I learned a lot. And, I'm having a lot of fun because I don't know the answer. And I want to know, it's not only about the run the TNT, but about knowing more and solve some questions, or at least, getting close to the think more or have a better answer. Victor, how about you?
So my creative mood is generally at morning. In the morning, I am more productive. I am more creative. It's more like when I am alone, I am without thinking about other things, like the video said. I identified myself a lot in that video, because when I have to do something, I need to be alone without distractions. Like if my dog is at my side, I can't really focus on something and get it done. I have to be alone, like I said, and
Very
focused.
nice. Very nice. So let me see, Mondas.
At morning as well. I don't know why, but it's interesting, an interesting fact. I'm more creative when I am connected with water. I don't know why, but dishwashes or taking a bath or something like that. It's very interesting. Sometimes I have to to run and write down my ideas, but it's very interesting. And at morning, when I'm doing something connected, related with water, and when I am stealing ideas from other people, so something like listen podcast or watching YouTube videos or talking with another people and something like that.
Very good. Yeah, this is very good at this point about water. Maybe you are a water band, but it's very good because it's about change the mood as well, and I know a lot of people that, feel inspired when they kind of start to run and make some exercise and so on. Because I think at the same moment we can produce a lot of, hormones to change your weight. So yeah. Yes.
So maybe at midnight or while I'm sleeping, I have dreams. So sometimes I need to wake up and write everything that comes to my mind. Sometimes I am creative, like while I'm talking with you now, I'm writing some ideas that comes to my mind too. So
this is nice.
So I think like in the morning and while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I think I'm the same, I have the same answer, because when I, in the night, I start to think more, but to do, and to act and the things that I'm thinking, I need to sleep. And in the morning, I remember this stuff. I think more or less is more or less what the video showed. Like, you need to be refreshed, but it's my mood. But I know that, in the night I start to think a lot, and I want to do a lot of things, but I can't, because I need to sleep early. My God, I need to sleep early, but I cannot, when, the night starting, my brain started stay in a rush mood. Let me see the question number 8. Do you have any productivity tip to share with us, the YouTube community? They want to know about it. Bruna.
No.
If you are laughing, is the role of this room.
Oh
If you are
gosh.
laughing, you start.
Well, what's been working for me is listen to funk or listening to songs that makes me feel really really excited. Funk has been helping me a lot, but maybe letting the cell phone away from us, it's something else. Um, just like the guy said on the video, sometimes when I'm working on something, I start like opening a lot of tabs, and like I start thinking about other stuff. Now I'm trying to write all the tasks I have to do on Sunday. Then I make a list with the things I have to do and the days I have to do it. So I have to do this on Monday, this on Friday, this on Tuesday, and then I can focus on the tasks on each day. It's been helping me a lot because I focus on the days I have to deliver each thing, and I know that on that day I have to do that. I use a planner too, but uh, it doesn't fit everything I have to do. So making a list uh, on a notebook has been helping me a lot too. But it's hard. Like there are a lot of tips I have already read. We have already talked about it, but in each moment I try something different, and this is what has been working for me.
But the question, it has been effective for you, because the question, I made this question because, for example, when I brought a subject about if you use your social media in a good way, a lot of people, oh my God, I only follow good, page. I know a lot on Instagram, and so, oh my God, we have a lot of people that they are very smart using social media.
I'm
Nobody
not.
wants. Oh my God, I only consume bullshit, and I'm sorry, but it's my way. But it
Yeah.
has been working for you.
Yeah, as I said, I always try to change. I started doing this way last week and this week it it's been working. So let's
Two
say yes
weeks.
for a while.
Nice, nice.
It's been, yeah, for a while.
Very
Yes,
good.
I always try new stuff and change it, but it's been working.
Yeah. Yeah, it's necessary to maintain this habit, because I remember when I started to use a planner, and it was very hard, very, very hard. But it's been 3 years using a planner. And nowadays I consider, when I check my old planners, oh my God, this is magic. It's magical
Yes,
because I can know when I start doing something, when I conclude others. And you can measure that in order to think, oh, I'm more fast, I'm faster doing it. And so I need to improve that, and so on. Very good. Nondas, your turn.
Plan your day. It's the best, no, but it's important. Plan your day, and I'm use a planner too. Maybe 6 years, 5 years, maybe
Oh my
every single
God.
day,
Very
every single
awesome.
night. And it's very important in my life. I can say that it's changed my life really. But the major tip that I can do is thinking about what is important for you, what is really important for you, because sometimes we put a lot of stuffs in our day, but stuff that doesn't matter, really doesn't matter. So we, and at least me, and try to do a lot of things to say that, oh, I'm a very productive person. So, but when you are writing and your text for another day, try to think about that. Something like, if I do one or only two things, which of these things really important for me and really matter for my day and my life, and do that. So, and try to split your stuffs in minimum steps and do it every single day. So try to think about small steps. Every single day you can do something.
Yeah, very good. It's about also cutting edges. Like, I think we always start, doing a mess with the plans. Like, putting the plan, wake up. Oh my God, I wake up now, the first the first task conclude. But and then we can start from it, and then you can improve more. Like, because when I check my old planner, I see a lot of this kind of very shallow tasks, like oh my God, this do not make sense, but I did it, and then I improved a lot. That only writing things that is essential. So very good tip. Thanks a lot, Paminondas and Bruna. Let me see from Victor. How about you?
It's tips for productivity, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have already tried to use planners, but I am not a person that sits down and write all the things that I have to do in some day. I just can't. I already tried a lot of times with a lot of different apps, with agenda, Todoist, a lot of them. So I saw that that's not for me. Something that I like to do is it's establish deadlines. Like, I have to do something and I have to do this until this day and this time. So I would just work to do it, to have it done in that day. Like last year, 2 years ago, I was studying to change my job. Like, I worked with something and I wanted to work with something else. But for that, I had to learn a lot of things that I didn't know. So I started waking up early and studying. That was the first thing that I have get done in that days. So I established, like, until end of the year, I don't want to be more in this company. I want to be working with that, and I will focus to do that. So it's like that. I establish deadlines and make it happen. If you give me some task and say to me, I have to do it until Friday, I will do it on Friday. Like, in the last moment you said me to
Brazilian mood.
to deliver it.
It's
something that all developers are like that. You say them to deliver something in Friday, they will do it on Friday. But if you say you have until the end of the day, they will do it in one day only. But so you have to establish deadlines and push yourself to do it faster,
Yeah, I got you. I started to think here right now because about, for example, being creative. And I was reading about, for example, the Brazilian soccer, that we are a very creative playing soccer because we are free. And the most part of the players, they start playing football from the streets. And they don't have a coach to tell them, like, you need to do this, you need to do that. So they learn by doing, for example. But if you see our team, the Brazilian team nowadays, we notice that we want a lot of things using our creativity. But nowadays we can't do it again because we are conflicting with the teams that planned a lot how to. So it's a very, very interesting to think about this balance, because sometimes we kind of have this kind of judgment, like being creative is good or being very productive is good. Is good or not? It's a doubt. Being creative is very good. It's a doubt as well. I don't like to face like a thing that is done like it's right. No, sometimes we can think more. And yes, how about you? Some tips.
Sometimes I like to listen to an easy topic podcast while I'm doing a task that is really easier. And I try to think that I can do like 1% per day. I don't need to make
Awesome.
100% because if I do this, it will get me crazy. But 1% per day is enough if I do things that I really need to do.
Very good. Very good. My tips is the same, because I've been improving. I've been trying a lot of different apps, a lot of different, stuffs. Nowadays, for example, to plan TNT, I use a app that I loved a lot to organize all my stuff. It's called Obsidian. And I use Obsidian and I use the planner. That's it. That's enough. But until I found this apps and this way of organize myself, I've been trying a lot of things. I tried a lot. So Notion, very good. Yeah, for us. Yeah. I have to always to improve this. It's very good to try a lot, and some people don't like to try, like, oh my god, it don't work for me. But so you have to try more. You have to try more than one day. Let me see other question here. Yeah, but if you are using properly your apps, let's answer the question number 7. That is, in the last week, have you been closer or further away from reaching your goals? Yes, your turn. You can go first.
Oh my God. I think like further away, maybe, because I didn't do things that I needed to do. I just procrastinate a lot in the last week. But maybe this week I'm closer.
Awesome. Thanks for being honest here. Nondas, how about you?
In my case, closer. Every single day, I'm closer to my goals. I don't. Yeah, of course, I have some small goals, but normally I imagine my goals like the World Soccer Cup and Olympic cycle and 4 to 4 years. So every single day I'm closer because I'm doing how can I say, small tasks, small things to do. So it's easier to read that.
Yeah, very nice. It's very confident. Very confident. I like it. Because some people, they do a lot of good things, but when you ask the people, oh no, me, no, I don't do that. I don't do that. Instead to say, yeah, I'm very smart. I've been working a lot, so that's good. I'm doing good. Me, no, I don't do that. Just a little. How about you, Victor?
I am closer. Like being here at TNT makes me closer of my goals.
Awesome. And Bruna.
Yeah. I don't want to say that. Just like you said, Angel, we sometimes need to be more confident.
For this, you laughed a lot.
We need to be more confident, right? So trying to be more confident, I think I am, and sometimes it's hard for me to see the things I've been doing, and I always say, yeah, I'm doing just the basics, and this is the minimum I could do, you know. But then yesterday I was talking to Phil, and he was like, "You are doing a great job, but you can't see it." And I was like, "Yeah, maybe I am." So yes, I each day or each week I can see how much I've been improving and getting more professional, you know, and learning a lot from the things I've been doing. So yes.
Yeah, very good, very nice. This is very nice because, in fact, I see all the people, you know, that have been attending TNT, and oh my God, they are awesome. Because, for example, mainly, not mainly, but, you know, all the people, because it's so hard to learn English, you know, learn other language, especially English and so on. A lot of people that have a lot of problems to, you know, to start doing it. And when I see, you know, I admire a lot. Oh my God, this is very awesome. And but sometimes the people that, you know, are doing it cannot see, you know, the same. Like, oh, I don't, you know, I don't study, and but in a long term, you know, they are doing a very big thing. And for this reason, for example, I try to bring a lot of different people to TNT. And I think I had success with just one, you know, because yeah, that's it. But for example, the hosts here, you know, in TNT, they are awesome, really awesome, you know, very organized people, very smart. And, you know, sometimes I think, oh my God, when I had this age, I don't know what, what I was doing, you know, like, I don't know. But of course, I was doing something that, you know, made me reach other point, and you will reach other, you know, and all other people will reach other. But you know, I think it's amazing. When I see it, I think, oh my God, this is awesome. Wonderful. So guys, I don't have more questions for you in this interview, but if you want to create one, feel free to do it. One last question, short question.
I just want to say something for Bruna, that she said she's doing the minimum. Sometimes she thinks this, but sometimes the minimum is your maximum in that day. So
no, the minimum, the Bruna's minimum is, it's, oh my God, it's my entire life.
No, but it's interesting because when we just make sure when other people tell us, you know, so that's complicated. I need to talk to my therapist now.
So guys, so I will change a little bit. Let your take-home message about this topic. And while you are doing it, I will bring the people from the small room. Take-home message, like inspiration, like coach, like very coach, you know, very strong and powerful. Victor.
I'm supposed to say inspirational phrase to the people like this?
Yeah, based in your life.
Oh man, I don't know. That's difficult. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So I will skip you. Nondas.
Don't push yourself so hard, and feel free to make mistakes, feel free to learn with your process, and don't push you so hard. And because you will die, just enjoy your life. Just do it. You'll die soon.
Very powerful. Soon? Very effective. Very
soon,
effective.
very soon.
Bruna.
Yeah, you said really nice stuff about making mistakes. You know, I think we always need to know making mistakes is part of every process in our lives, you know, like sometimes we just want to be perfect. And then, so we have two quotes. Done is better than perfect, and things will never be perfect. So you need to make mistakes in order to improve stuff, you know. So these are
Awesome.
mine.
Awesome. Yeah, it's your turn.
I think maybe be careful with you in the same way that you are with others, and think about the things that you are saying to yourself. And if you would like to say this to your friends, and if not, forget about it.
Good.
And
Awesome.
yours, Angel. Sorry.
Keep coming to TNT and learn a lot with a lot of special people here. It's my message for you if you are watching this YouTube, this interview. Guys, welcome back. How was the conversation? No problem, Diego. Nice to see you. How was the conversation, guys? Let me see from Mariana. How was the conversation for you?
Very nice. Very productive.
Yeah, it was.
I like, yeah.
Let me see. Would you rather be creative or productive? 3 questions, okay?
2 questions. Number 2?
No.
No?
Question number, let me see. 10. Question number 10.
Oh, what do you mean?
Would you rather be creative or productive?
Oh, it's very hard. I don't know. Because for me, both is walking together. So in my job, it's very important. It's so productive and creative. And I don't know.
Nice. That's fair. Let me see other here. Leilani, how about you?
I prefer to be a productive person in my work, and because it is so important. But in my personal life, I wanted to be more creative person because it is making me happier.
That's a very nice point. So, you know, sometimes be creative is being happy as well, because, you know, something that you feel excited doing, you know, because sometimes it's our way to do something, you know, very special and more easy and so on, easier. Let me see other question here. Very hard question. I think the hardest question that we have today is what's being creative? What's being creative? Mariana. Crew, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Okay. when the person said, I don't know how to pronounce, I know it's me.
It's me.
What is being creative? I think being creative is to think out of the box, think not only in the way that see the things in another ways, you know, because it exists, but I will try to do I will try to do in another way, but I start to think different ways to do it. So I think it's a process of creative.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I asked you this question because I don't know, you know, how to answer this. And I said, you know, the main room that I bring some topics because I don't know how to answer, but I want to know. And for me, it's very excited because, you know, I want to hear more. I want to hear more. What do you think about this? Let me see. For you, Marcio, what is being creative?
Yeah, being creative for me regarding your professional environment. I think being creative is do lots of work with the less resource possible. Okay, it's something like that. You use your creativity, your ideas to use less resource as possible to solve a problem. I think that
Nice.
creative for me in a very specific point is something like that.
Very good. Thanks a lot, Marcio. And let's ask for people that's very productive. Chris, do you have any productivity tips to share with us?
Wow. it's difficult. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's necessary to have a little self-confidence to produce, to be productive, and not be lazy, not spend so much energy thinking about. It's necessary to take action. And sometimes I think we spend the energy before, so it's difficult to be productive in the moment we need to take action. So I think it's this. I think less and I don't know, make more. Maybe it's
you're totally right.
There are more. No?
Yeah, especially here, you know, a lot of people start to attend TNT and learn English and start to think at same point, like at same time, like, oh, I should have done it before. I should have done it before is the major, you know, quote that the people, because, you know, it's so interesting and so happy to learn English, to share, you know, thoughts and so on and learn together. But the people are, you know, spending energy, you know, with the fear, as you mentioned, you know, like, you know, avoiding trying, you know, and spending energy and so on. Thanks a lot, Chris. Very good tip. Guys, our conversation is ending. So I share with you the forms that we have to improve our conversation. Please help us with it. If you like this subject, if you don't like, if you want to improve something, if you want to discuss other stuffs and so on, comment in this form. Other stuff is our YouTube channel. You know, the conversation, the main room was recorded in this link, so you can see. If you want, give us the like, you know, all the YouTuber stuffs, like and subscribe the channel and comment and so on. So that's all for today. Thanks a lot for attending this meeting. It was awesome. Bye bye. Have a nice week for you all.
Bye. Have a
Bye,
great
guys.
day.
Thank you.
Thank you.